요! 그러링바!
예! 예! 빠우! 예! 예! 빠우!
Can anyone get me up to speed? What's going on? Okay. So it seems like Chevy is looking for rupees right now. Don't really know what's going on, where they are right now. Let's find out how Gymnast just got Ferris Purr. So there's gonna be a lot of stuff missing from the trackers. So if you guys can tell me what I'm missing right now, I will do my best to try and fix it. Is this better, guys? What about this? Okay. So, oh, second boat for Gymnast. Delivery bag, thank you guys. Cabana. Yeah, just check the commentator's control, and that's about the highest I can put it. Both have hammer. There's no bottom for the sports bag, so I can't fix that. Sorry, guys. A grappling hook. Both have no to mom. Thank you, guys. Boy. Well, considering where they are, they probably both have the bombs. I'm gonna put that bag. Both bombs. Bait bag would make sense, even if I don't think most players will use those. Yeah, at least Shibby has big bite. He just opened this thing, so I can see this. Mirror shield. Okay, so we should be about there. If we're still missing anything, we will find out as they play. Welcome to the stream. I'm late, but it's alright. I'm Mongol. I will comment on the rest of this run. Should be fun. If I'm still missing stuff on the trackers, don't feel bad about telling me. Oh, let's have some fun. So Chevy is now fighting our friend Phantom Ganon. Phantom Ganon is pretty easy when you say, can I say no to tennis? Like, if you go straight under him and hit the ball back once, it's over. He can't do anything against that. Just gotta be close. And what? Oh, the Luke's picked the box on both. Beautiful. And boomerang for Shibby now. So Shibi is making his way into Forsaken Fortress, while Gymnast is going straight for a temple, seems. Not in the same place. I don't know if that's the first time they've done this race, but it's nice to see a bit of divergence. And Shibi is going now for the chest in the jail. That's the one thing that's pretty fun about Forsaken Fortress. There's only oh, Master Sword for So Gymnast is now gonna make the light happen so he can open a second chest. Chevy seems to be skipping opening a warp pot, probably because Tower of the God is not connected to it. And I mean, Forsaken Fortress isn't the most thing. And Gymnast just got his big key chest. His big key, I mean. That's very nice to see. Even if there's ways to skip the big key in our temple, it's always nice to have the possibility of doing a small skip or a skip. Always nice to have the possibility to skip the skip. And Shibi is getting his compass. There's one in every dungeon. You can't get around it unless you have every chest. You have everything but it, then you can kind of skip the last chest, something. And Shibi is going to do some time in jail. Shouldn't be too long. Don't think you can hit that one with the boomerang, Shibi. But you can with the bow. Go mode is basically when you have every item that you need to get to Ganondorf. Big wallet. So basically, you need the fully upgraded Master Sword, the light arrows. I think you need the hook shot. Boomerang officially in the game, but most runners skip it. And you need all 8 pieces of the Triforce to break the barrier. Jim gets a small key. So Jim is gonna open that chest, and that chest has the most important item in the game, the Tingle chart, the incredible chart. It's absolutely useless in our settings, but I will keep saying it's useful. Oh yeah, Morton Fairy Over are so fun to do. In this version of the game, when we go Randomizer, this is based on the SD version of the game, so in SD there is no way to do the bear skip now. Yeah, I think Tingle Tuner. Oh, the light arrows for Gymnast! So we now know that each others are in the dungeon that's gonna give each other's the gold mode basically at this point. Yeah, I've never seen anyone use a tuner yet, but I can't wait. I want to see the tuner being used. And yes, since we are in race mode, there's 4 dungeons that are required, and the Triforce pieces will be on the bosses. So since the Gymnast is actually fighting the mini-boss, I'm gonna guess he doesn't have either the hookshot or the leaf, so that's right on the tracker. No, since we're in race mode, the important items can't be in the 2 dungeons that are not required for today. It's kind of a time-saving measure in a way. We know it's not gonna be there, so we don't go there. If the tracker is right, today Dragon Roost Cavern and Forbidden Woods are not gonna be required, so we're not gonna see anything in those 2 dungeons. Gymnast fighting the boss the normal way. Meanwhile, Chevy is climbing up on Fire Mountain. I'd love to tell you if they are still roughly even at this point, but I haven't been there for long enough to tell you. So Chevy is now fighting our friends Magtails. Let's see what that's gonna give him. And Chevy got Moblin's Leather. That's one item that leads to another item. We don't know if it's good yet, but we hope it is. Looks like Chevy is going in the general direction of Windfall, so probably Paw Print. Probably gonna get extra chests he couldn't get the first time he got there. I'm just gambling that he went there already, so correct me if I'm wrong. And meanwhile, Gymnast is going deeper into her temple. Well, what, my girl? I'd love to know why you didn't fight Rock King. It's a great question. Actually, he didn't even open the warp pod for that dungeon, so even if he wants to go back later, you will have to sail back there. And Gymnast is in the scariest room in the game, if you ask me. This is the room with all the floor masters. Remember, guys, floor masters aren't good people. They're scary. And when goes our for Chevy. I think wall masters, floor masters, everything masters are never good in any game. They just scare me, guys. And for defeating all of those, he will get another chest. And it's the hookshot. Very nice item to get. They will need it in Wind Temple too. And also to hookshot their way to Ganon in the end. So Chevy is sailing right now. And he's selling to our temple. So we're going to join Gymnast in that magnificent temple. They're both going to be there. And Gymnast pretty much using our friend Medley as a leaf, since he doesn't have one. Gotta say, nice choice of skin for Gymnast. The Grandma skin is amazing. You guys have to pay attention when the next time Jim shoots arrows. The arms on that lady are they're huge. she goes to the gym. And the Earth Temple dungeon map. One of those things that our runners don't want to see in chests. Yeah, gotta say that's pretty amazing. I'm just gonna open this. I'm gonna give you a good list. Just give me a second. So there's Link, Ariel, Din, Fado, Fox Link, Goku, Grandma, Cass, Link as a cheerleader, Link as a Zora. There's a Lucario skin, a Medley skin, a Maggie skin, a Mela skin, a Sans skin, a Sarah skin, a Shaggy skin, a Tetra skin. There's also a Single Flips skin, a Solid Snake skin that I've seen too. There's a lot of skins. There's a ton of them. You can be who you want to be. So name a few, guys. I'm curious still, what kind of skins would you guys want to see in this game next? Personally, the one I want to see is the mailbox. I want to place the mailbox, just wiggle my way away and stay viral that way. So Chevy is now warping back to Windfall. Oh yeah, man. You don't need a walk cycle when you have a wiggle cycle. Geno skin, a Steve skin, that's what you guys want, apparently. JoJo characters, always a good answer. And Chevy just got Common Melody from Zunari. Believe that's the one thing that was keeping him from going deeper into our temple, so. Oh man, you guys have good ideas. Gymnast is currently doing this room with the Benny Mirrors room, which is pretty much the longest room to do in the whole game. But when there's a will, there's a way, and speedrunners found a way, without even glitching, to do only half of that room and open up every path that it usually does open. Yeah, that might end up making a difference, the number of times you warp. But we're gonna have to see. Give the run a little bit more time before we see who's clearly in the lead. Because for now, trackers look pretty much identical. And a red rupee for Gymnast. May seem like a bad item, but remember guys, a red rupee is 4 times better than a blue pea. It's maths. It's math, guys. Yes, Catalytic. Chevy didn't beat Almarok King for some reason. Some reason that are unexplained to us. It's a big unsolved mystery. And that's a second. And that Stoffel started to get back in shape just before Jim could kill it. Yeah, maybe he didn't think he had everything he needed to do it, but we do know he does. It's a shame to see him miss that, especially since I remember him not opening the warp pot, so could take a while to get back there. So now Chevy is fighting against some Chews. You need Hammer, Master Sword, and to know how to get up there. That's pretty much it. Thinking about it, maybe he couldn't reach it since he doesn't have either the leaf or the hook shots. And the Tingle Rupee for Gymnast. This is a Tingle Heavy Seed. And should be just getting a smoky. So I think currently Gymnast only has Jahala left to beat in that dungeon, which is why he's leaving Medley there. I think the reason he's not using light arrows right now is because we don't have Soup, and Soup gives us pretty much infinite magic. Right now Jim doesn't have infinite magic, so he has to kind of save that magic. And Gymnast still using Orphan Medley as a makeshift leaf. And he's going to enter the boss Jahala. Everyone talks about the Mulgara music, but I think Jahala music is pretty good too. A proper technique, using some bombs to make even more of those little ghosts explode. Fun fact, I learned this week that apparently, if theoretically it will be possible to kill that boss in one phase with a task, but it hasn't been done yet because it's amazingly complex. Should be currently getting deeper into our inefficient Earth Temple, while Jim is about to finish it. And that's it for Jahala. Goodbye, Jahala. You will be missed. Okay, not really. Yeah, pretty much you need to kill a lot of the ghosts on the same frame with bombs, and even for a computer, that's pretty much impossible. And another small key for our friend Chevy. So I've seen a lot of races with gymnasts, and in one of them he forgot the Triforce piece after beating Jahala. Good to see he doesn't do this time. Was pretty mad at himself the last time that happened. And should be getting his tingle chart. Tingle all the way. Gymnast is gonna warp. Oh really? Forgot the key last turn, that's why he lost. Oh boy. Don't forget things, Gymnast. Hitting your Orca 500 times is not fun. And Jimmy now is getting Din's. Not a bad item to get. That opens up Tower de Gaz now. But with what Gymnast is doing, I'm betting he's gonna super swim. Or not? Interesting. Okay. He's gonna just do chest storage. Oh. I'd love to answer a question, Adrian, but I do not know the number of bows. Just hope MacGirl come back and tells you because I haven't ever counted them. So if you're interested to know about what other matches are going to be in the brackets, you can go see our challenge, and most information will be there if you want to join the Speed Gaming. The schedule, you can go see it on the link in the chat. And if you want to join our Discord, we have a Discord for the tournament. Lots of nice people. If you want, good place to learn the game if you want to learn it. A lot of people are there. They know a lot of stuff, and they will help you probably. Good people. And Gymnast is gonna soon enter Force Gun Force. Seems like he's gonna do something funky. Yep, since he got chest storage before leaving Windfall, he can now has weird collisions that will allow him to just climb up walls, like kind of stuff. We're now seeing someone who doesn't respect the walls, but it's all of us in the One Wicker Randomizer, really. And Shabi's now back to the place where he last died. Meanwhile, Gymnast just entered the Amarok fight. Just noticed I forgot to put the Triforce shard in the tracker for him, and that's fixed. So Grandma just rolling up. Meet fate. So right now Shibby is waiting for the spirits of the ghost to leave his body. But there's actually a neat little trick. If that happens to you and you don't want to wait or deal with inverted controls, you can always use a little bomb to hurt yourself and the ghost will go away. No need to call the Ghostbusters, just explode. Again, that's not safe. And Gymnast86 just got storage for the Amarok fight. A lot of players do this because if you don't, the Amarok fight is pretty much all randomized, like it's RNG. You can't tell what's going to happen. So by doing this, by doing storage, it allows the player to move during the cutscene and just go back inside the room that's supposed to be full of water. And if they stand on that yellow prison, Amarok will most of the time come to you, and you will be able to hit his mask 4 times without waiting. And then you will even be able to use the Master Sword. It's the right height for this too. The tricky part about doing this is there's a way to get soft-locked. And right now, Gymnast is kind of fighting the soft-lock, I think. And since he fell, he had to finish Elmarok with some arrows. Still not very vanilla, but enjoy it nonetheless. In a pinch, if you don't have arrows, you can also hit our friend Elmarok King with the boomerang at this stage of the fight. And Gymnast just got done with Randomizer King and got his 6th piece of the Triforce. And Shibby has his light arrows now. Yes, I just noticed that. Thank you for telling me anyway. If I miss anything on the trackers, feel free to remind me. And Gymnast just got the dungeon map for Foreskin Fortress. The last upgrade for the Master Sword is in Foreskin Fortress, so Gymnast is soon to be in go mode, pretty much. Yeah, it's a gel chest, if I remember well. You're good, chat. I kind of hope they get a bottle soon because I really want to see Grandma save Grandma. Would be amazing to see Grandma just go heal Grandma. She helped herself. And Shibby's gonna go deeper into that dungeon now. And meanwhile, our friend Gymnast just got his bigger wallet on. And he's soon to get his final piece of the Master Sword. So with that, Gymnast is pretty much in go mode. There's a few places in Town of the God that would be a lot easier with a leaf. Mm. No, Chevy didn't beat Elmarock actually. Yeah, at this point, Gymnast is pretty very ahead. I guess one thing that could happen, hmm, even then, this is go mode. Don't think there's much of a way to make a comeback unless one player plays very well and the other starts messing up. It is the same seed after all. Nope, he didn't open the pot to FF. That's a fun fact. Well, no matter who's ahead, we're still getting some Wind Waker to watch, and I'm sure it's gonna be nice to watch, no matter what happens. And Gymnast just got his boomerang. Yeah, this is a rematch from the first one tournament, where Chevy was actually kicked out of the tournament by Gymnast, I believe. So, and hook shots for. Basically, it's just randomizer. The rules of the game is just finish the game, go beat Ganon. But to beat Ganon, you need a few items, and you need to find them. And that's what we're doing right now. Oh, that Mabel is shaking. He took the time to skip the Tingle ladder. It's not in logic, so not a bad move. Not a bad move. Yes, pretty much every glitch that is in the game is allowed. No, it's not 100%. It's what you will call any person. So Jim is now going to Diamond Step Island, which is a very nice island. But it's also one of my favorite because there's so many ways to get the 2 chests in that island. It's pretty much the parkour, a good place for parkour, but with glitches. It's not about it's not about if they're gonna glitch, it's about how they're gonna glitch in that island. It's one of those places. Like, you know it's gonna be a good island for glitches when there's pretty much a way to go out of bounds without glitching in the island. There's a part of the floor that just doesn't act like floor. We might see it. We might see it. The Gymnast is setting up a glitch. you know some stuff is gonna happen. And he's in. Who needs walls, guys? Who needs walls? Grandma's in the wall. And now she's at the chest. And she got a bottle. And he's gonna break that warp pot. And use it to... Oh no! I was talking about this bit of floor, which is just not there. 2 bottles! Bottle Step Island. Okay, walls are this abstract concept which supposedly stops you from going to one places without doing a detour. That's yeah, honestly, I don't like them. Grandma, I think the one thing a gymnast is looking for right now will be the leaf, because there's a few places in Tower of the Gods where it's very, very much necessary. So yeah. So the first time I watched the race and commentated the race with Gymnast in it, he didn't save Grandma. The second time he did it, and now the third time he did it. He's trying to redeem himself. So now Grandma is gonna go save Grandma, and we're all gonna be happy. One Grandma is spry enough to go save the other, so all is good. Good job, Grandma. You saved Grandma. And meanwhile, Chevy is going to fight Jahala. Oh man, I kind of want Grandma Person to be a thing now. Grandma's Big Adventure. Chevy is fighting those little ghosts right now. Looking for his first piece of the Triforce. And what is Grandma gonna give to Grandma? It's a treasure chart. And it's sad. So kind of missed the beginning of the race. So I'm not sure what they have done and not done in Overworld. Oh. And Chevy is out of magic, so he now needs to use the Mirror Shield to affect Jaala with light. And meanwhile, Gymnast is warping. He's warping to Forest Haven, and it seems to be headed for Ice Ring right now. Ice Ring, one nice island, because it's the one island in the game that has ice physics, and everyone knows ice physics are nice. That's why they call it nice physics. I know it wasn't a good pun. But I did it anyway. You can't take the punishment. And Shabi's now down with Jahala. And he remembers to pick up the Triforce Shard. And the Deku Leaf has been found. Oh, so now that's a true go mode. The Ghost mode. big discussion in the chat about Lincoln and his parents. Gotta say, there's not a lot of proof for those parents. His parents are as much of a thing as walls are. We know they're supposed to exist, but we never come in contact with them. Yeah, pretty much, guys. So, Chevy's now going for Diamond Step. Which is, today, Diamond Step is pretty much Bottle Step Island, so... You're probably gonna see our friend Chevy, he'll grab it too. Even if it's not that useful, in the end. And Gymnast is entering Wind Temple. And bye with his robe. Chevy's going for a pretty solid strategy in our Ball Step Island. Getting his first bottle. And he's going back up on the railing. Now he opens that warp pot to warp to the other chest. Be surprised when it's bottle. Yeah. There's only bottles on Bottle Step Island. Yeah, he might have one viewer on his stream, but he has like 150 here, so I think he feels pretty good. And Gymnast is gonna control her from the car. Think about it, guys. How scary Common Melody is. Free will is not a thing anymore because you have Common Melody. Link is scary in this game. Controls time, controls the wind, controls people. Link, Grandma, everyone is scary. And then pearls for Chevy. And Gymnast is damaged. Use the bomb to bomb boost his way up to the spikes while being damaged. So he can now use his chest. He gets chest storage. Because let me remind you all, right now, Gymnast is not looking to do anything in this dungeon other than going to the end. To the end, I mean. He only wants that piece of the Triforce. He needs nothing else here. Meanwhile, Chevy is now on Ice Ring, which we know as what he's looking for. He doesn't know how happy he's gonna be in a few minutes. Grandma just making a huge dash in Wind Temple. She doesn't need anything. And Shibi's gonna use the hook shot here. There's no world record for the randomizer. Since every seed is different, we don't think that any of them, any record holder should happen, since pretty much RNG all the time. But there are world records for when we clear SD and HD, both held by different people. You can go look that up on speedrun.com. Should have everything you need there. Lots of categories too. Welcome back, Don. So Gymnast is now fighting Mulgara. The leaf was on Ice Ring, Mad Girl. I always feel bad about commentating during the Mulgara music, because people love that music. So, Gymnast just missed a Nurse Snipe. Oh, Don, you can hop on whenever you want. I love having people with me. And Chevy just healed Grandma too. We have a... Yeah, that's the thing, since our friend Gymnast is playing Grandma, we have 3 LT Grandmas right now, so that's something, guys. And Mulgara is now dead.
Yeah!
Welcome back, Don.
Yeah, I'm sorry about having to take a leave and almost kill the race, but
It's
you know,
okay.
when your buddy calls saying, "Oh, my car broke down, and can you save me with your truck?"
The truck was in logic. Nice. So
Truck's
welcome
always
back.
in logic. Everyone should own one.
Oh man. So Shibi's warping back to Windfall right now.
Ooh, what happened to get Gymnast so far ahead in the shards?
Shibi went to Forsaken Fortress first, without having a way to get up to Elmrock King. So he did pretty much everything in Forsaken Fortress except defeat the boss. Meanwhile, Gymnast just went to Earth Temple and did everything there, and then went to Forsaken Fortress, And after Forsaken Fortress, he only needed the leaf to go in go mode, and he found it in Ice Ring. So pretty much, he's in go mode. He didn't do anything in Wind Temple except beat Mulgura, pretty much.
Oh, jeez. I think I just made a confusing statement to Magnet Girl. She asked if, you know, I liked commenting with you, and I'm like, no, I never did. I'm like, oh, wait a minute.
We're alright, guy. We are alright, Don.
I try to get along with everybody, but I've never actually talked with you, I don't think, ever.
No, I don't think we have. I think you were in the chat in a few races I commentated, but that's about it. That's the closest we've been to talking to each other.
That's about it, yeah. It's
But
just
hey,
weird, because I was originally watching the Windbreaker Randomizer races, and I'm like, there's nobody in comms. It doesn't look like anyone's tracking. What just happened?
And now you know.
It just turned out that they had nobody that particular race.
Yeah, pretty much. So yeah.
So I was like, well, I know enough about the game vanilla-wise to be dangerous, so I'll sign up for both.
Yeah, we have a bit more commentators now, so we should be fine for the rest of the tournament.
Well, I think
today was.
I want to say that the commentator surge started when me and a few other people were like, so where is the commentator?
Yeah, for a while I felt pretty much alone in this.
Oh no, well, you got backup now, technically. I think.
Yay! So Grandma is now trying to not drown. Oh man, now I want a text-to-speech commentator.
Oh god, I just noticed it is grandma.
Yeah, Gymnast86 Grandma. So like they both healed Grandma, and now we have 3 LT Grandmas in the game. It's amazing. So many Grandmas.
So is the leaf behind the pearl or something?
The leaf was on Ice Ring, so it was locked behind the Fire and Ice arrows.
I'm just looking at the tracker, looking at what Chevy's missing versus Gymnast, and I'm like, meh? Is that the problem?
No, Chevy even has the leaf. I just forgot to put it there.
That's fair. I mean, if it's been just you.
Thank you, Jack. I noticed that myself like 3 seconds ago.
I was gonna say, he's in Earth Temple.
One temple, actually, but
Or,
yeah.
You know what I mean.
Yeah.
He's in a temple that exclusively uses the leaf to get around.
He's in a temple that is called Wind Temple and not Earth Temple, while you're carrying a small tree around all the time.
I like to think of Makar as a baby.
Makar is a tree baby.
Look at him, he's just so adorable. He's got big old cheeks on his leaf face thing.
The only thing he could want more from Makar would be like walking speed. Other than that, he's perfect.
Yeah, he just kind of waddles everywhere, doesn't he?
Pretty much, yeah. So Gymnast is gonna go for a nice Jack's clip. A clip that was found by a kid. Thank you, Jack.
I mean, you could try to do Wind Temple without the leaf.
You can get past the first room without the leaf.
I was about to add in, you're not going to get very far, but you can try it.
Yep, you can try it. I wouldn't recommend it, but still.
Just
So
wait, eventually someone's going to figure out how to do the whole thing with no leaf. And we're both going to look bad.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. So Chevy just got storage. Now he's gonna go press against that door until the walls let him through. Who needs a wall, guys? Oh no, Chevy just fell. That's an issue.
But Gymnast seems to be doing fine.
So
I mean,
since since Chevy just messed up his chest storage by voiding out, he needs to break all of those tiles to get another chest to get storage from.
Well, luckily he doesn't actually need any items that I can see.
Yeah, pretty much. Also, wow, he got like pretty much a frame perfect trick for this. Wow.
Yeah, he's doing great at that.
Yeah. I mean, right now, Gymnast is a huge lead, but I can't tell you guys, even if Chevy doesn't win, he's a great player.
Yes.
There's pretty much no bad player in the brackets right now.
There's a reason why I'm not on the bracket.
There's a reason why I wasn't even in tournaments.
I looked at this and I'm like, I know 0 tricks at all.
Don't need tricks to look at them and be amazed.
Right?
Is Chevy voiding out again? Oh, Chevy, no.
I will always say that watching Trog do a run
Oh.
is always entertaining. No, Chevy.
Yeah, just had the same reaction. But there's other tricks to get down there. But now he will pretty much either need a third chest, which I think he's going for.
He just doesn't want to do it the long way. I don't blame him.
But I'm starting to think if he fails that other chest, that might be a problem.
I love how you just said the Tetris tournament, or not the Tetris. Wind Waker tournament, you know, different old game in my head, was Battle Royale. I just thought that the only Battle Royale I actually like right now is the Tetris one.
Oh my god, yeah.
Because I'm actually good at Tetris.
I'm terrible at Tetris, but I love it. Okay, so what does chest storage do exactly? That's going to be a long one. Basically, chest storage is a double frame perfect glitch that, if you do correctly, will change Link's collisions to be much smaller, and allow him to do things such as clip into walls, because the walls don't have big enough collisions to fight that.
Just remember, folks, there's a reason why we always say walls are optional.
Yeah, walls are optional. And earlier in the stream I even said that walls in this game are pretty much like Link's parents. They don't exist.
It's just like the last song stone in this temple. You don't actually need to play the song for that stone.
Yeah, man. Who needs
He's got
this?
it this time.
Just settle through.
In this game, they physically don't exist either.
But they're a good concept, pretty much like walls. Like, they physically don't exist, but we know they exist because they have a grammar. So Gymnast is at his third statue now. He's pretty much keeping every useless room he can, since he doesn't need to do them, since he's in go mode. Yeah, it's hard to program walls, guys.
Just remember, I think it was just after the Xbox 360 came out, I became a PC gamer.
Oh.
So, just no clip everything.
Oh, no clip is amazing.
There's
like
actually a couple of games I played, actually, where you required the no clip to finish them, and I'm like,
what?
who programmed this?
I had one experience that was close to this. Like, I played Fallout 4 before they patched like most of it. And there's a mission where I needed to use this because one NPC just went out of existence and was supposed to open walls.
Oh, that just opened without opening.
Yeah, pretty much. And Gymnast is now on the last stretch. He's gonna go see Golden. He doesn't have the big key, so we're gonna see some nice things before he enters.
I was gonna say Grandma's gonna rub her face all over that wall before it opens.
He got. I think that's not the first time I've seen this. He got chest storage to do a little thing. Gonna be nice. Oh, there's a fairy in this thing. Yeah.
Oh, he's actually taking the time to kill those?
Yeah, because he's gonna pretty much scale that wall that you're seeing right now.
Alright. I'm intrigued.
I've seen Woofer do this in a race. So that's why I know it exists, because otherwise I wouldn't. Just look, it's amazing. Meanwhile,
I'm sorry?
Yeah, just give it some time. Trust me, it's good.
No, I'm sitting here slack-jawed right now,
Trust me, it's good.
watching Grandma somehow scale a smooth stone wall.
Jack, I have no idea how people discovered this one. And like, if I didn't see Woofer do this before, I'd be as slack-jawed as you right now.
What?
This way. It's gonna be cool.
Oh,
Switching sides. And she's almost through. Yeah, this seems slow. But still, it's impressive.
I mean, if you don't have the big key and you don't want to go search the rest of the temple,
Yeah. It's
have
worth it in go mode. Pretty much that's the only time it's worth it.
yeah, and even then, it doesn't really save that much time if it's this slow.
Yeah. I think the time I saw it being used was a bit faster, but still, it's a good show, guys.
I mean, everybody will come in and say, yeah, I probably could have done that faster, but...
I wouldn't say that myself.
Oh, no, I mean, like, when it's one of the racers coming in, it's like, yeah, I could have done this faster, and it's like, ah? Wait a minute.
You look at them like, what?
Meanwhile, here's me, you know,
Yeah.
member of the plebeian variety when it comes to this game.
We don't say plebeian, we say vanilla. Vanilla, folks.
I thought
So-
the plebeian was just, you know, the average person.
Pretty much, man.
But, yeah, no,
I
I wouldn't be able to pull off what Grandma's doing right now.
wouldn't either. And he's in.
Oh,
And
in?
he's out.
Oh, no.
We're seeing this again, guys.
Ow. That looked like it hurt a little bit.
Yep, that definitely hurts. Kinda sad for Jim right now.
I mean, I don't think Gymnast knows how far he is ahead.
Don't know if he does know that. That's a good question. Yeah, who knows? Maybe Gymnast is gonna be on that trick for long enough.
The Tower of the Gods boss key skip is what makes... Oh, jeez, if it takes that long.
If that happens, I'm gonna be sad for him. Is he
It's
gonna
funny. You
fall? Oh,
gotta
good.
beat yourself up over that one. Is what's gonna happen.
Pretty much. But yeah, the one time I saw it being used, it was actually pretty fast. So I can see the trick being worth it if you know it properly. But seems like Grandma is having issues today. To be fair, it looks nothing. It doesn't look easy at all. Like, at all. I don't want to do this. This is pretty much Assassin's Creed now. Oh, drinking soup. I love how Grandma just drinks soup with her neck.
I mean, we can get into technical details on why that is, but let's not. I don't want to bore everyone in the chat more than I already
It's
have.
it's amazing to drink soup with your neck. Maybe he's taking a little break right now, it seems.
And then,
He's pretty much taking the shibby break, it seems.
does he do this like once per stream or something?
Honestly, at this point, I'd say yes.
He's just like going over his notes and like coming into the chat to listen to
Take a
us.
break at one temple. Oh no, Jim missed it again. And Shabby's back. We're seeing
It's like
all
that
kinds
Monty
of things right
Python
now.
thing. And then the animator suffered a fatal heart attack.
Yeah. Oh man, I love Monty Python. Okay, Grandma, you got this. Just do the Grandma thing.
So, do you need storage to do the grandma trick he's doing right now?
Yes, that's why he got storage from the big key chest before going up there.
Okay. I would have laughed if the big key was in that chest.
Oh man, oh man. If it wasn't that chest, that would be amazing. Okay, Kugan, right now Gymnast is trying to do the big key, toward the card big key skip. So because right now we don't know if he has a key because the last chest he opened was the big key chest, but he stored it. And since we're in randomizer, we don't know what's in every chest. Like it's all randomized. That's the thing. To answer your question, Jack, when you do storage, just storage, you get the item that was in the chest as soon as you enter another loading zone. So you get the item back, even if you open the chest to do storage with it.
He just hasn't entered a loading zone yet.
Pretty much, yeah.
Which, if he voids out right now, he'd go back. Okay.
Mm-mm. Also, if this goes on for longer, Chevy is gonna join Gymnast in Tower of the God, and I don't think Chevy knows that trick, so he's gonna look for his key. I'm pretty sure.
I mean, did Gymnast open any chests?
He opened a few, but no, not really. The big key doesn't count on the key marker at the bottom of the screen. It's a separated key.
Yeah, if it was in that chest, he would never know.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's why this is delicious to me. Because
Well,
part of me is really hoping for vanilla big key right now.
There's a way to know since the last patch of the randomizer, there's been a key bag that you can access in your menu,
Okay.
which can tell you if you have the key, but I don't see that happening. So Grandma just shuffling her way up.
And that's Mulgara down.
Yeah, Mulgar is dead.
I got it. I marked it.
I'll take you
I got,
down.
I got tracker up.
I also have the tracker hop.
I figured I might as well do something of use while I'm waiting to go to dinner.
And Gymnast just save warped. Think is over with this one. And Shibby is now done with Wind Temple.
Yay! Wait, I forgot to click the
The shard itself.
Where's the shard counter? There it is.
Got it, man.
Well, at the time, he didn't pick it up yet.
Yeah, I know. So, Grandma's now swimming. She's swimming.
That's one shaped grandma.
Yeah, man.
She
She's
swims
a
pretty quick.
gymnast. Very in shape. She's a gymnast, man. Such a spry grandma.
No, part of me really wishes that the Tingle Tuner was more important.
Oh man, you have no idea how much I wish Tingle Tuner was more of a thing.
If only, because I think you can just load up a Game Boy Advance emulator
Yeah, you can.
and make it speak to. I'm assuming this is going to be Dolphin.
Yeah, Dolphin is the only GameCube emulator that works with the randomizer, I think. Actually, it's the only GameCube emulator I know of, so...
I think he's actually going for the chest.
No, he's trying to get storage right now, so... He's doing the thing again.
Oh my god, really?
Seems like it. We're back in things, guys. This is interesting.
I would never be able to tell if I got storage or not.
I think the game makes a different noise when you do it right, so the players know. And Shebby is now sailing, going back to Forsaken Fortress.
At the risk of repeating my last statement. Because of work, I'm deaf, so...
Oh damn!
Yeah.
That's sad.
the thing. Yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah, man. You do your best.
Oh, you know, when you're walking around inside a garage with diesel trucks running nearby, some with little to no muffler.
Oh man, that's sad.
It happens.
Yeah. I mean, I
It's
think
the job I
is a
chose. I
game.
can't be upset, right? So.
Yeah, it wasn't the logic when you chose the job, sadly.
Yeah, it's like you can either go move back in with your parents or you can do this, and I'm like,
This is good.
yeah, I'll just do this.
Who needs it here?
Yeah, this is a very finicky trick from the looks of it.
Man, you got it.
You need to
You
get
got
up
it.
high enough though to get above
Yeah.
the door, don't you?
Man, pretty much. Like, you don't actually need to go up the door, but like you need to be above the level where the loading zone is gonna be.
Okay, that time it worked, so that's all that matters.
Yep.
And now
he's
for as I like to call them, not Bongo Bongo.
in. Yeah, Goma. Goma.
Godan.
So, fun fact about Goma, if you have the elemental arrows when fighting him, you can kill the ants with only one arrow, which is always nice. And it's a boss that is wonderfully well programmed. So if you stand under him, like when he charges the laser, you won't fire them. Also, Golden is very nice. If you are missing arrows, he will give you some. Golden craves that. For some reason. And Chevy is now on Emerald King.
Oh, what was actually in the bag, though, is the thing. Is it can't... Oh, you're talking about Chevy. Never mind.
Yeah, about Chevy.
Dead. I mean, he's at the point where all he has to do is go mode the 2 remaining shards, and he's
pretty
good.
much. But
With Godan just being down now.
yeah, Golden is down. Go down. And that piece of the Triforce is really hard to miss, since it's pretty much next to you. Let's see it happen. Let's see it happen.
Like,
You
you'd have to
forget.
climb all the way back to the boss.
And do that trick again to get in. Think about it.
I'd laugh, though, if, once again, vanilla big key, and that was all pointless.
Yeah. I was kind of scared because I've seen a runner store the big key before, and then he saved.
Oh, no.
He saved. And there was no way to finish the dungeon. That was a soft lock. Like, you couldn't
Oh,
do
wait, did he
anything.
just check the menu? Or...
I think
oh, no.
it was before that bag. So yeah, the end of the that race that I saw was just that guy trying everything he knew to get into the boss room without the boss key. Like, he even tried to ferry over into the boss room.
My god.
Meanwhile, the other guy was just a little bit late, just completely wait.
He just didn't want to go look for the big key, Mackerel. Which, with how long it took him, it might have actually been more beneficial to go for the big key.
Pretty much, yeah. But if he masters that thing, with some practice, I think that's a big time save, yeah.
Oh, if it goes as fast as his second time.
Yeah, that's why the first time I was getting excited, because the one time I saw that glitch being pulled off was by Woofer ZFG, which is the last tournament winner, and well, that one pretty much as fast as the second try. So, and Unrock King is down. So Chevy only needs to do Tower to God. And Tower to God, I think he's just gonna be looking for a big key.
Yeah. Man, they
And a small
really
key.
need to, like, pitch shift Link's voice into Grandma's voice or something.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be hard. Grandma's just spry, think about it.
But as spry as... Well, she wouldn't sound as young as Link.
I mean, when you drink soup with your throat, everything is possible.
drink soup right through that trachea out of me. You got it, because you smoke way too much.
That's why Grandma needed the soup, I think. She needed a fairy after all this.
What are you looking for, Chevy? Ignore it. Don't do it. It's a trap.
I think at this point he's just curious.
Fair enough. Not missing anything, I don't think.
No, he's not missing anything. Thinking hard about this.
I had to see his menu again. Because it's like, Chevy, why? Curiosities are things to do after the tournament.
Oh man, the blue pea. The blue pea has been found.
Oh, the best of Bloopy.
Love how Chevy is taking another pause right now. Oh, maybe he's missing Ferris Pearl, yeah. I mean, it's not on tracker, just assume he had it. I don't actually remember, or maybe that was before I came by.
Apparently, I need to refresh my stream. I'm something like about 10 seconds behind this whole time. Oh, good.
From the sound Pop again is happening. I'm sorry, chat, but I don't remember where Forest Pearl was. I'll be honest.
You're asking a lot from a man who was just tracking and commenting at the same time.
And came at the middle of the race.
Yeah. Once again, I am sorry that, you know,
it's alright,
life happened.
Dude, it's alright. We'll come into the full race at some point together. You can feel it.
Listen, this is the only time I'm ever actually going to be a stereotypical Canadian. Alright? Just let me do this.
Yeah, do it, man. It's time. As a fellow Canadian, I can understand this. But I'm from the worst part of Canada, so...
Oh, Quebec?
Yeah, you guys don't even consider us part of them.
Quebec, compared to the vast majority of other Canada, is basically a third world country, so...
Yep, it's Canada. Let's not get too political.
Oh no, I mean like in appearance.
Oh yeah, man.
I've lived all over Canada. Every province has their own issues. In fact, like in terms of people, like it was a mix when I lived in Quebec because it was one of those things where I don't speak French.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But if you go to the right places, people are nice. But if you don't ask for things in French, they'll mess with you a bit. It's weird.
Pretty much, but like in general, if you try to speak French, they will try to speak English for you after.
Yeah.
Oh man, I can see some nice sack in this chat now.
And Ontario's got that problem where everyone wants to think that they're the most important province, but they're not.
We have the national capital.
Actually, it's more like, we got Toronto!
Yeah, Toronto.
But do you live in Toronto? No! Then why do you care?
Foxville was there.
Why is he swearing at me?
Yeah, he's swearing at you.
I know he's swearing at me. Why is he swearing at me? I didn't do anything wrong.
Yeah, I think it's because we mentioned Quebec, and now they're just getting out those nice words that nobody except us understand.
I mean, then Alberta's got that thing where Everyone's a redneck, which I can agree with.
Yeah, pretty much. Also, I mean, every province has a claim to shame. And if we
Oh
go,
yeah.
if we go by like historical value, like if nobody came to Quebec at first and opened up the Saint Lawrence River, nothing would have happened with Canada. Nothing, guys.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, if the Vikings would have stayed on, not Prince Edward, Newfoundland,
Yeah, Newfoundland.
that would have
Maybe,
been a
yeah.
thing.
But I mean, we kind of dug the St. Lawrence River, so it was possible to go to Ontario. Like, we opened up the way to them. And now our only claim to fame is that we speak a dead language. Oh,
It's only dead because it's not French.
Oh, another claim to fame would be poutine, but that's not good for you.
Oh man, there's a bar in BC where you can buy a fish bowl full of poutine.
Oh no,
It's like 3 pounds of it.
that sounds like a problem.
It's definitely a problem, but if it's like 3 or 4 people, that'd be okay.
Yeah, and Gymnast is not.
But I think they're intending it for it to be one person, and hey, good job.
Yeah, Gymnast is done.
That's correct. Let's see if
Gymnast
he
has
comes
won
in
the
for.
first race of the brackets against Chevy.
I'm watching to see if he wants to pop onto the commentary.
Yeah, I already had done on him, so he got the invite. You're gonna see that soon. And Chevy is now saving. Got that feeling that maybe Chevy just gave up.
I don't know. I don't have the IRC up or whatever they're using, so.
Yeah, I don't have the SRL room either.
I think I got 5 minutes before I gotta put my shoes on and get back in the truck.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to dinner too, and I was like,
Oh, and we have Gymnast in
I'll
the
have
setup.
time if the race takes 2 hours. Insert, car trouble here. I think Chevy's stream just straight up died.
GG Gymnast.
Thank you.
So
You
yeah,
were here longer, so
I kind of missed the beginning of this race, but what I saw was pretty good. I love the big key skip on Tower of the God.
Yeah, that was. I'd
It-
seen how to do that a while ago, and I couldn't find the video when I tried Googling it. So I was like, all right, well, I have to figure it out myself, I guess.
Oh boy, that's what happened. Because
Yeah.
when I saw you start doing this, I was like, oh, I've seen Woofer do this like once in a race. Maybe he's going for that too. And you were. So
Yeah, it's usually not something you do, but since I didn't need to get anything in Tower of the Gods, it was kind of worth it. Also, Chevy ended up forfeiting. From
thank
the
you. I
race.
was gonna ask that because I don't have access to the SRL room. I
Yeah,
just
so-
done on him too, so he should be joining us if he wants.
what?
Also, gotta say, I love how Grandma saved Grandma today.
Yes, of course. I think that was necessary.
Yeah,
if you're
to
playing as grandma and you get a bottle, you have to go and save your twin sister immediately.
pretty much. Also, GG Chebby.
Hey man, GG's Jim.
So how
This
do you?
was the weirdest seed I think I've ever played, actually.
Yeah, I don't know what to think about this seed.
I haven't
Honestly.
I haven't seen the beginning since I got here late, but even the hands seem weird to me.
No, it was we got full MS, Mirror Shield, and full light arrows. I got full light arrows early. I got full MS later. But we got both of them super early. But Leaf was like one of the literally the last item I got before the end of the race.
Yeah.
Aside from
Yeah.
Pharaoh's Pearl. Well,
Yeah, the
actually, no, I
Leaf-
did Wind Temple first before.
Yeah, the leaf was hiding an ice ring.
Yeah, pretty much. Was
And
what
I
didn't.
I didn't get the leaf until after I'd finished both Forsaken Fortress and Earth Temple. So I did Earth Temple without the leaf, which
Oh
was
yeah,
always
that's
fun.
interesting.
very vanilla.
Yeah, I went to FF. I went to Forsaken Fortress early, and I was like, oh, I don't have leaf or hook shot. I can't finish this. And then I forgot that you can do it with the grapple hook. At least I'm pretty sure you can. So
Yeah, you
that was that was a huge mistake on my part. And I didn't even open up the pot either.
Yeah, when we saw you do that, we were like, oh no, poor Chevy.
It's the dumb mistakes I make, man.
But yeah, I don't know if you knew this, Chevy, but I wasted like 15 minutes trying to figure out the Tower of the Gods boss key skip. The chest
Yeah,
storage.
Did you get it?
Yeah, I eventually got it, but
Oh, dude, that's sick.
it took a bunch of trial and error.
It was
Well,
beautiful.
Sacrifice your time for the greater good of Wind Waker randomizer speedrunners.
Yeah, that was the second time I've seen someone do this, so it's always nice to see like unexplored tricks on screen happening in the race.
Yeah, I tried to. When I go mode to Wind Temple, I had to do 3 attempts at chest storage, and on the 3rd attempt, I was like, wait, I don't have the key, and then I had to leave, and then go get the key, and then go back again.
Yeah,
You had a bit of trouble with that chest storage.
I hate Wind Temple.
And I was saying too that I'd really laugh if it was like a vanilla big key for Tower of the Gods that time.
oh yeah, I should go back and check that.
Yeah,
It's just
open that
completely
key bag.
unnecessary.
Open
I'm
that
actually
key
curious now. I'm gonna go back and check that. Because if
This
that
thing-
is what it is, then
That's hilarious.
yeah, that I wasted all my time. I mean, of course, there's like I could have obviously checked it beforehand,
Yeah,
You could.
and then just gone back. But I was like, well, at least
the
now
fans.
I know how to do the strategy for future races.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
yeah,
didn't
that's
waste
absolutely
time.
fair.
Better
You
trial and
invested
error
time in
against me than
learning.
Trog, so.
Also, Chevy, one of them guys in the chat wanted to ask you about Helmarok King for some reason.
Well, I kind of explained that part already. I forgot that you can do it with grapple hook, because I didn't have hook or leaf, so.
Uh,
Yeah, you kind of forgot the vanilla strat for it, pretty much.
Well, in vanilla, you have, like, leaf, so I mean.
Yeah, that's
Like,
true.
Also, oh wait, at the time I was like, I'm pretty sure I can kill the guy and I can just sidle across, but I really didn't feel like doing it, so I just save quit.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Sidling like in the first Forsaken Fortress. Not fun, but you can do it.
Yeah, I get lazy.
So Gymnast is now going back up to see if it was what we think.
if it was, like, that'd be just icing on the cake for me.
Oh yeah, man.
Wasted 15 minutes while I actually had the boss key.
And even though I should be, leaving for dinner right now, I'm gonna stick around and see it. Just be like 5 minutes late. Be like, ha!
Dude, we have to find that out.
It's
the
a
kind of
question that's gonna
things-
nag my mind.
I think everybody's hoping for vanilla right now.
There's a
I'm gonna-
few people.
I'm gonna let you guys see it.
Oh, I just realized you're still playing the game on the stream.
Yeah, we're looking at this right now.
And it is
Lyrican spin.
the hurricane spin.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's
So-
not the worst thing ever.
But it's not the
Doesn't
boss
look
key, so
No, it's not the boss key, so it's not hilarious.
If we
But
did
it's
Tower
still
of
on the
Gods
good
early,
side
that
of
would have been
trash.
fun bait.
Yeah.
oh yeah, that would have been fun bait if we did Tower of the Gods. Well, we couldn't really do Tower of the Gods that early because
Yeah. Well, I mean, I had fire and ice arrows before full MS, so like I technically could have, but I didn't because it's just how my route worked out.
well, I mean, what was it? No, not Froy's Pearl.
It was
Din's-
it was in Needle Rock. Din's Pearl. Oh wait, Din's Pearl was after
Din's Pearl-
Earth Temple.
Yeah, Din's Pearl was locked behind Earth Temple because it was the letter from Bido.
Yeah, that was a weird scene overall, let's be honest.
I don't think I've ever won a race with Earth Temple in it. I mean Wind Temple.
You don't like Wind Temple that much?
Really hate Wind Temple. It's the bane of my existence, man.
So, before I leave, I'm just gonna point out other people got that shit confused. Yay!
Yeah, well,
I'm
I
not
think
the
it's-
only one that mixes up the
It's
tentacles.
appropriate to use the Hurricane Spin as Grandma now.
Oh man.
I just like to
Do
look
it.
at Grandma's face when she gets something.
Yeah, her
Like,
hand is just
super
sticking to her
happy.
face.
I got stomped in a speedrun by a grandma.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the
But
grandma
the-
was being mind controlled by me, so.
I guess
That
that's
grandma was a
That
gymnast.
still doesn't
though.
change it to Grandma.
Spry grandma. A gymnast grandma.
Grandma that does gymnastics. Yeah.
I'd be impressed if my grandma was able to do this.
Right?
Try spinning, it's a good trick.
Alright,
man,
well,
that's-
regrettably, I must take my leave. You guys enjoy the rest of your nights. Congratulations once again for your victory there, Jim. And,
Later,
yeah,
dude.
bye.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Have a good day, Don. So I think we're, unless chat has more questions for you guys, I think we're pretty much done with the stream. Shibi, I hope you're not too sad that that was your last tournament match. I think.
I mean, I lost, but like I lost to, in my opinion, like the best player in this tournament. So I mean, I'm not that upset. But I definitely could have done better. I played terribly this race. Not to discredit you,
I'm
Jim.
sure.
Played a lot better.
Well, I mean,
I'm sure
I
your
kind
comebacks.
of played badly also. I mean, I mainly just wasted 15 minutes trying to do the BK skip. But, like, other than that, I was alright, but not the
I
best.
wasted like 30 minutes playing me. So I mean, you know, it evens out, I guess.
But yeah, honestly, seeing you play Shebi, I'm sure you're gonna come back stronger for the next tournament when that
Well-
happens.
Hopefully,
Pretty good player, honestly.
I'll meet Jim in the bracket a third time.
No. Yeah, in the last tournament, we met in the losers bracket, and this time we started against each other in the single bracket.
Love
So next
seeding,
time
man.
we're gonna see each other in the finals, right?
Sure, assuming we don't get on the same side of the bracket.
Yeah, we're gonna hope for you guys because
Well-
it's pretty much the rematch we're looking for.
At least I made it out of pools.
Yeah, you did. So anyway, I'm gonna say that if you want to join our Discord, you can. The link is in chat right now. We're always looking for new players, new commentators, anyone to have fun. We have casual races, everything like that. There's also a link for the bracket and one for the schedule. If you want to follow the runners, you can do it at the respective Twitch, which I will now post in chat. Just give me a second, I'm gonna push to talk. So yeah, their Twitch are now in chat. If you saw for some reason you want to follow me, you can do it too. And you should follow Don. He's a good guy, even if it's not there anymore. So have a good day, Gymnast. Have a good day, Chebby.
Alright, have a good day,
Awesome.
everyone.
Later, guys.
See ya. And thanks to Speed Gaming for hosting this. Have a good night, everyone.